Hi, Dr. Heather here. Happy holidays, and we're celebrating the 12 days of Christmas with you. And our tip for today is around sugar. It's the sweetest time of the year, this time of the year. Sugar and spice and everything nice, and sugar plum fairies dancing in our heads. So let's just talk the real facts about sugar, and that there are some good alternatives out there as well. We know that science tells us that 1 teaspoon of sugar will depress your immune system for 45 minutes. We also know that a lot of the forms of sugar these days that are being used come from beets, and those sources most likely will be genetically modified. So if it just says sugar on the label, you should probably assume that it is sugar coming from sugar beets that are genetically modified, and those will have health compromises for you. Also, high fructose corn syrup would be another source of sugar in a lot of things that's really terrible for your health, so you want to stay as far away from that as possible. And so what are you going to do if you do really want to have something sweet for the holidays? The best alternatives to sugar that I know would be stevia. And it's definitely an art to learn how to use stevia well, but it can be used really well. It's very, very sweet, so you need very, very little. But nowadays they have them in little droppers with different flavors to them, and it's really amazing what you can do with even just a few drops of stevia and something to add that sweetness that we like in some of our foods. Another very good sweetener is something called lohan or monk fruit. And it's comparable in benefits as stevia, and also just a little bit goes a long way. You can also get that in little dropper size liquid form. And then there's our old standards of raw honey or good old-fashioned Vermont maple syrup. And going in that direction, you are going to get nutritional benefits along with it, but still go in moderation with it because it can spike the blood sugar also. And another level to go from there would be looking at coconut palm sugar is a really wonderful tool to use when the sugar texture is needed in a recipe where the stevia and the drops won't add what you need. So coconut palm sugar is a good way to go. I know agave is very popular as an alternative sweetener. However, there is research showing how it's really not as good for you as we all would have hoped. And so I'm tending to stay away from the agave these days. And, even just natural cane sugar or sucanat would be a better way to go than the old-fashioned white processed sugar, white death we call it. So don't want to put a damper on your fun for the holidays, but if you indulge in too many of the sweets, it's going to affect your enjoyment of the holidays because of the stress that it creates on your immune system, the blood sugar spiking that occurs, and all in all, we tend to just get more addicted to it. So stay strong, finish the year strong, stay strong for the holidays as well. Enjoy yourself, and we'll talk to you soon.